What's going on, gamers? Welcome to Clyde's Corner podcast, episode 8. I know that you're used to like a 2-hour segment, but this is going to be a short one this week just because I was stuck playing God of War and I was hooked. So thanks for listening on Spotify or watching on YouTube or on Twitch. Big things been going on. Getting closer to the house. Get the keys in 11 days. So I'm excited for that. Pretty much tomorrow on my day off, I'm going to pack up my kitchen, pretty much go through all my cupboards, take all my stuff out. I live like I don't have a dishwasher in this house, but I will in the new one. So it's plastic cups and plastic plates for me. So I can start putting all my kitchen stuff away. I'm also going to go through like my closets, my like pantries, box that stuff up, box some kitchen and bathroom stuff up as well. So yeah, I'll have 2 rooms left by next Sunday, and next Sunday will be bedroom, clothes, and then stream room, closet, which it's a rat's nest in here. Maybe I'll take a photo of this and show you what it looks like before, because it's pretty bad. It's got like old mics and keyboards and stuff I've accumulated over the years. It's pretty bad. So yeah, I had a scare earlier this week with the internet service provider called me and said that I wouldn't be able to get fiber in my area. Like, I literally was thinking, sell the house, Clyde, sell the house, sell it right now. Because I was like, there's no way. Because they're like on the phone with me. They're like, oh, well, we could give you 1,000 download. I'm like, sure, great. What's the upload? They're like, oh, 30. I'm like, sure. If I get 30 upload in my new house, I'm going to lose my shit. I can't have 30 upload. Well, what do you need upload for? Because I stream. Well, sir, you got 1,000 download. Hello? You're not listening to me. So I did some research. And they called me back and they said there was an error in the system because it's a new build, and it wasn't in their system because it was a new house. So I was like, thank God. I was scared. I'm like, please, 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 I need fiber. You know, I love fiber. I've lived in this house for 3 years. I think my internet's gone down once, and they actually like sent us an email saying it could go down. Other than that, Thor got me twice. He chewed a cable one time, and then he knocked the cable out the other time. But, you know, it's been great. So I was really scared with that stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much keeping you guys up to date. Got the furniture done. Got the appliances and all that. So we're going to be really, really pumped for that kind of stuff coming up. But I kind of wanted to talk about the burnout factor this week, because, you know, a lot of people have been coming in the chat asking, Destiny sucks. What to do? I mean, besides the prep guide that I released on YouTube, I mean, other than you prepping for next season with bounties, some people are like, I don't want to prep because there's no raid. That's fine. I mean, I like saving bounties just because I'm getting ready for the new dungeon, but there's just not much. There's not much going on. And I can tell you right now, if you can get your hands on God of War is the game to play. I've been playing it. I've been milking it. I just hit a save point. I think I'm at around 50%. It's amazing. About 29 hours in, I'm taking my time and having a blast. And it's a perfect time, too, because I'm not really missing nothing in Destiny right now. So if you go on Sony's website, I think you can get a digital edition, no disk drive, on the PS5 with God of War Ragnarok, and I think it's like $459. So it's there, it's available. I could definitely tell you, you know, having a PS5 is nice, or you can wait a year and wait for God of War to come out on PC, whatever you want. What else do I got to talk about? But yeah, the game's huge. Like, I've played every God of War, and this one's feeling really good. A lot of side quests. It feels better than the last one, and I would definitely give it a shot. But there's nothing wrong with playing other games right now. You know, it's scary for a streamer. you know, for me, I feel like it's a little scary. It's definitely like hurt my viewership a little bit, but in the long run, you know, you got to be happy every day and you got to play the game you want. And I feel like a lot of people have been asking me that, like, not only just viewers but streamers. They're like, you know, what do? You know, I'm scared to upload videos. I'm scared to upload this. I mean, I'm scared. You want to hear something funny? I lost subs this month on YouTube. I didn't even gain none. I lost. You can't think about numbers, you know. You can't sit there and worry about numbers. You know, I've streamed for over 6.5 years, and I've always worried about numbers. But it just gets to a point in your streaming career where you can't give a shit no more. That's why I love ads. The ad incentive program actually makes up for that, because then you don't have to sit here and sweat and worry about stuff. You know, yeah, it punishes viewers a little bit because some people that aren't, you know, subbed or Twitch Turbo users or ad blockers, you know, they get stuck with ads. But when it comes down to it, this is a business. You know, I've seen some on these previous videos on YouTube, and I think on my last podcast, I've seen a couple comments where people are like, oh, well, this is where I'll support you from now on because I don't want to watch ads. It's like, I get it. But when it comes down to it, you know, I got to do what I got to do to make a living. So, but, you know, I feel like a lot of people are triggered at Bungie because I think they dropped the ball on this Telesto event. You know, they could have led us around so many puzzles. Like, they had a shot, but, you know, they've recently tweeted some stuff saying they don't want to do, you know, it's hard for them to do secret missions in the game right now because of encryption and people data mine stuff. Like, who cares? We want it. Let us data mine. Let those guys figure out some stuff that's coming and get the community excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't really had a strong mission since Hawkmoon. You know, Hawkmoon, we had to do a quest. We had to unlock the fireplace. Then we had to go do the mission. Like, that was cool. But, like, having missions like Whisper the Worm and Outbreak, you know, those go down in history as some of the best content that we've had, you know, on the secret mission side and side quests, you know. And people are like, oh, well, we had Dead Man's. Yeah, Dead Man's was cool, but, like, we need more stuff of that in the game, in my opinion. You know, we need more stuff like that to happen. That's what causes excitement, you know. I sat there and busted my ass in Niobe Labs for 60 hours straight. That was fun. But, you know, it was a shame it was bugged and Valwinners was bugged and the door didn't open. But, hey, you know, we're not here to talk about that. But, you know, I just feel like a lot of people are bummed that the Telesto quest was nothing. I think Tuesday Reset, we're going to find out that we have to do Catch Crash, you know. And, I think we're just going to have to do some of those. I told him. Thor says, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting his treat habit. We got a big bone right here for you, bud. You can come up here while I'm talking. Come on. Come on up here. We can talk. Well, I mean, 0 Hour and Whisper were so good because, you know, they weren't data mined, but, like, anything's going to be data mined now. Any game, it doesn't matter. You know, you can't say, oh, it's because of PC, you know, yada, yada, yada. It's just, who cares, you know? Put the stuff in the game and let people have fun. But the mission was still good. Even if we knew that Outbreak was coming, that mission was iconic, you know? But, you know, there's nothing wrong with playing devil's advocate. I get what you're saying, but, you know, you have to understand that, you know, we need stuff like that in the game. And, you know, I'm already, like, how I feel about next season, I feel like next season, I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting a few changes, a few sandbox changes, a few exotic changes, weapon tuning, hopefully different GMs, and the new dungeon. But the new dungeon is not part of the season. Seasonal activity, that's it, you know. But we're hoping for more because it's like the season leading up to Lightfall. Where's the juice? Where's the lore? Where's the cutscene? Where's the crazy cutscene that leads us into Lightfall, you know? I mean, we're going to wait for that kind of stuff, but we honestly just don't know. We honestly just don't know what's going to happen. So, we know that Bungie's working on 3 different things They're working on 3 different games. It's been talked about on forums and stuff. You know, obviously they're working on Destiny. They're working on 2 other games. I have no clue what that is, but I've just seen it on the forums and I've seen it on Twitter a lot. Oh, come here, pup. But you know, I think that, you know, I think they really got to dial it in, because you know we're sitting here just waiting for content, and I feel like they're dropping the ball. Hopefully we get some Crucible stuff next season to encourage players wanting to play PvP. I mean, they got to throw us a freaking bone here, because you know, I made it through a 6-month season of going into Witch Queen, and I was literally doing Vault of Glass helps all the time, Fatebringers. The community was hyped, viewership was, you know, up. I mean, that was literally my biggest growth in my channel, was on a dead season. But now I feel like people sign on and they're like, there's nothing to do, let's go do something else. And that's not healthy, you know. That's definitely not healthy for the game, because I see it in a lot of streamer friends. I go open their stream and people are just like, well, not much to do, and they're like forcing themselves to play. That's why I'm so glad God of War came out. I'm definitely going to keep milking that. I'll be on Destiny on Tuesday for sure, but Monday I'm playing God of War 100%. Tuesday we'll be on Destiny at Reset. We'll play. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll make some videos. We'll make some clips. Maybe jump over to God of War after that. We'll see. But, you know, we'll see. Call of Duty's dropping Warzone, DMZ, and some other stuff. The season starts for Call of Duty, so that's going to be good. Might check that out. Might play Warzone with the buds. I know the Call of Duty raids don't come out until December 16th, 17th, something like that. So we'll see with that. I don't know if God of War is going to pull Game of the Year. The only reason why is because Elden Ring was on more platforms. So people might, I think the voters might hold that against God of War. But so far, I mean, man, I really enjoyed Elden Ring. Like, I fought every boss. I think I missed about a total of 3 or 4 bosses, and they were like really small ones, like side ones. Although I did miss one big fight. It was the double gargoyle fight. But chat said if I would have went to it where I was in the story, I would have been so over leveled that I would have whooped their ass anyway. I'm kind of pissed that I missed out on that, but Elden Ring was a banger. Like, straight banger. That's how games are supposed to be made. But I'm a big God of War fan. It's going to come down to the votes. Me personally, I wouldn't want to choose in between either of those games. I think they both are 2 totally different games, and their storylines are just nuts. I don't want to choose. I'd rather, you know, I would rather just, yeah. You know, I would rather just let the voters decide and see what's up. But again, it's going to come down to what game's more available on other platforms. I know a lot of people are, you know, bugging right now. But anyone knows that has been around gaming for a while. Everyone knows that God of War is strictly on PlayStation when it comes out. They just released a PC version of the 2018 version. So, like, everybody knew, but it seemed like the last couple days I'm playing it, people are like, oh, what is this game? It's like, do you live under a rock? How do you not know what God of War? But, you know, hey, you know how it is. Are you, I'm gonna have to pull my mic down here. Are you enjoying yourself? I don't know if you guys can see in the light, but you guys see this light stripe going down his back? He's been rubbing his back on his cage at night when he's sleeping. His hair's starting to come back in. It's thick here, and then it gets light. Got a light stripe right here. You're a weirdo. I don't know why you rub your butt on the cage. I've been trying to get you to not sleep in there, but you like going in there at night. That's okay. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, it's okay to feel burned out, you know. Stuff like that happens, you know. That's why I've been trying to work on other stuff. It's kind of a perfect time for me right now to things to be slow, because I just do the bare minimum. I do like an 8 or 9 hour stream every day, and then I focus on house stuff. So I'm kind of thankful that it's not crazy right now and tons of content, so I can get into the house. So when I'm fully moved in by December 3rd, you know, December 6th is a new Destiny season. So it actually worked out really well for me, but I say that now, but when the time comes, I'm going to be running all over the place, freaking out. Shit's going to go wrong. We'll see. We'll see what happens though, but you know. But I've just been seeing a lot of that in chat. People have been burned out. People have been, you know, bummed and, you know, not knowing what to do. And it's like, go outside. But, you know, also, you know, I've been getting a lot of messages from people like, dude, people are like down and out right now. People are like depressed. You know, it's coming around holiday time. Some people are bummed out. A lot of people are bummed out on life. Like, we had a homie come in today, chat, and, you know, they said they were bummed. Like, I want everyone to notice this, or you know, remember this. You know, everybody struggles. I struggle. Everybody deals with life, but it's never that serious to where you need to start thinking dumb shit. You should get help, you know, and you know, set goals. I can tell you right now, I've recommended the gym to some people. It helped them to, you know, get out in public. You know, motivate yourself to do something, you know, even if it's to make a phone call and like talk to your friend every other day, or, you know, watch more TV, or, you know, just so you're not sitting around thinking. Like, besides that, I mean, dude, call hotlines, you know, get help, because, you know, that shit. You know, I've had some dark times in my life, but I've never thought, you know, stupid ass shit like, you know, hey man, I'm just gonna like end it, you know. Fuck that. I've had my friends do it. I've had family do it. I can tell you right now, you know, it's not a fun sight. And setting small goals is a good start. So, I mean, I do that now. I mean, I pull out my pen on my S22. I make notes. You know, I make little notes for me to do, to-do lists. You know, I set weekly goals, but, you know, believe it or not, I actually get a lot of those messages. You know, people message me and they're like, hey man, you've helped me through some crazy dark times, and I want you to know that it means a lot to me. Like, and I'm just sitting here like, what do I do? I'm just playing video games. But, you know, I tell people to never give up and never surrender with that bullshit, and, you know, always push forward and achieve your dreams. I get that, but, you know, sometimes you can't control it. You know, sometimes, like, people are stressed out because of, you know, like, bills and work situation and... What? I just gave you a whole bunch of loving. You come here. You want some more? Come on up here. Come here. But, you know... It sucks. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now that's causing that, you know. But everywhere's hiring. Literally, every restaurant I go to is understaffed. No one's working. It's crazy. You know, no place is fully operational yet. Because some people found ways to beat the system and sit at home and collect a check. And I get that. You know, that's cool and all if you could do that, but... You got to set goals, you know. I can tell you that. I've been there. I'm telling you. There's been times where you know, I couldn't pay my bills. I couldn't pay anything. You know, I was fucked because I was in that cool lifestyle. Like, hey man, let's just go spend money, take the friends out, let's go impress this girl, or let's go do some stupid shit here. You're just hurting yourself. Let's go swipe that credit card. Yeah, let's swipe that shit. Just remember that 22% plus interest is going to hit you in the end. It's coming, you know. But, you know, I mean, no bullshit, though. I was literally, like, this close to being on my ass. Now, I could have went home, or I could have called my family, but, you know, I feel like, to me, that's an L. You know, that's a failure. And I don't accept failure on my end. I get hit with challenges all the time, you know. how to grow your channel, how to, be successful on YouTube or TikTok, or, it could be whatever, be good at a raid, be good at a game, God of War's been kicking my ass, I always got a challenge put in front of me, how I stream the next day. How do I stream today? How am I going to be entertaining? I feel like I got a resting bitch face when I'm holding this fucking controller. I look like an idiot Sasquatch holding this goddamn controller in my hands like this, playing, and everyone's making fun of me like, look at this guy holding a controller, looks like a fucking idiot. Now, that's the shit I deal with, But I'm like so hooked into the game that I'm not talking to chat because I'm like trying not to die. But I mean, it's, stuff like that happens. But I mean, it's real shit on my end though. Like if I don't stream, I mean, could I just say, hey, screw it? Game sucks right now that I'm playing. It doesn't matter what game I'm maining. Let's just say, Destiny. Hey, I'm bored. Could a Destiny... I keep telling people, like, if it's so down and out, like, I feel like people should just take a break, If Destiny's the only game that a streamer can stream and they don't want to stream nothing else just because they're not interested, then take, like, a week off. And you're probably like, well, Clyde, I can't afford that. You can't, but you can come back with a clear head instead of forcing yourself every day playing a game you don't want to play, And I would never say this 2 years ago. I would never. 2 years ago, I'm like, fuck that, grind every day. Let's do viewer raids. Let's grind. I'm doing raids with chat every day. And it sucks, And I drove myself into the ground. I wasn't happy. I was miserable. I was working my ass off, streaming 200 plus hours a month. And you got to remember, just add up the work hours. Thor, every time I start doing this, you come in here and you fuck with me. Come on, man. Come over here. Think about it. 210, about 200 to 210 hours is my average for streaming. And then think about all the hours I work when I'm not streaming. Emails and DMs and setting up other stuff and doing shit like, you're putting in like 230 plus hours a month, It's a lot. And not only that, you're putting in all that work hours, but you got to get shit done in IRL. That's why I cut it back. I'm like, hey man, I'm going to change my sleep schedule. I'm going to change my stream schedule. I've been ending stream at 8 o'clock. It's been great. And now that it's daylight savings time again and it's back to standard time, I can go live at 11 and do 11 to 8. That's like a swing shift. So I'm getting 9-hour streams in. I'm ending at 8, making dinner, and I'm chilling. Some nights I'm in bed by midnight. I'm waking up at 6:30 in the morning, ready to party. I had to make changes, I used to go to bed at 3, 4 in the morning every day. And there's nothing wrong with that. I did it for 3+ years. But my problem is I couldn't wake up and be productive. So if you're on that schedule, because some people are on that schedule, some people have to go to bed at like 3, 4, 5 in the morning every day because that's just part of their lifestyle and their work. That's fine, but like at least wake up and be productive, get some stuff done, get emails, get some side work done. As long as you can juggle some side work in there or get some IRL stuff done, like before work or after work, that's fine. But me, I was just literally waking up, playing with the dog, ignore all my emails, wouldn't do anything, and then I'd start stream. And I'd just go into that loophole, and I wouldn't get shit done. And then I started thinking, like, all right, maybe I could take time and get stuff done before stream. And I did. I started waking up at like 10, maybe 9, going to the gym, coming home, doing stuff before stream till midnight, do stuff after stream, eat at 2 in the morning, and I'm like, all right, I could do this. So I adjusted my lifestyle to that sleep schedule, which a lot of people do. I know people that go to bed at 4 or 5 in the morning, they wake up, they get shit done, then they go to work, and they do it all again. And if you're juggling that, there's nothing wrong with that. But me, I was just like, why am I streaming at this time when the game I mainly stream daily resets in the morning, and that's when viewership's up. People want to know what's going on in the game that day, so I'm like, I'm going day stream, you know. And that's the reason I switch, because it's so much better now. I'm live when the TWAB's out. I'm live when the daily reset. I'm live when the weekly reset. I'm live if something happens in the game. I'm live, you know. And let's just say something crazy happened. Well, instead of ending stream at 8, I might have to put in a couple more hours, or I might have to end stream and go work on a video, you know. So it's a lot better, you know. But, you know, it sucks for people. I know it's bummed for some people that watch me, because they're like, I've been watching you for so long. Here. Come here. You want a sus snack, Mr. Thor? Is that what you're bugging me for? Gamer Subs was supposed to drop them on Friday, but now they're coming on Monday. You can use code Clyde to check out Thor and get all your Rice Krispie protein treats needs. I'm going to give you a big chunk. Have fun. Nah, he ain't gonna get the shits from that. Be alright. Well, yeah. I mean, not too Johnny, but like, people don't wake up and eat breakfast either. Like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You can sleep like shit, wake up, get energy from eating breakfast, but some people don't. They don't eat breakfast and they're all fucked up for the day, you know? That's the first thing I want to do when I wake up. Eat. Like, you don't need much. Bowl of cereal, something. You know? And not going to Dunkin' Donuts doesn't count, or Starbucks. That don't count. Getting a coffee. No, cream cheese bagel. It's something. It's that easy. Literally. Cream cheese bagel. 5 minutes. Get a snack. Get something going to, you know, get you going for the day. That's usually what I do. I just make oatmeal in the morning. Then I go to the gym. And then after the gym, I eat like a solid meal. I kind of broke the code this morning, though. I woke up and I was fiending for a McGriddle, man. So I got the double McGriddle. Sausage, egg, and cheese. Double McGriddle with the hash browns and the orange juice. I smashed it. I don't have any more. I don't have any more, pup. I just got this bone. I'm telling you, he knows when it's showtime. Because every week I do this, and I start talking, you come in here and just want to fuck with me the whole time. This is my show, not yours. Even though people come here to see you too. Yeah. But you know, you don't have to. You've been out. You got water. You want some? I think he's thirsty. Hold on. Yeah, I went in this morning. Dude, the McGriddles are just. I just love the little pancakes. Come on. Let's get some water. Yeah, McGriddles are so fire. EK got me hooked to the chicken McGriddle. If you guys never tried that, try the chicken McGriddle. It's pretty fire. You can make a McGriddles at home. You could. I mean, you could. It just, man. I mean, that's one thing I told myself. That's a goal for me. In the new house, I said, hey, I have to start cooking. So I already got some stuff planned out. In breakfast, I'm gonna do like eggs, pancakes, waffles, you know, quick sausage or something. And then what I want to do is, before I go live, like an hour or two before I go live. Just lay out some chicken, some seasoned chicken, put it on a cooking sheet, and just throw it in the oven. Bake it in the oven. Easy dub. I got a rice maker. I'm gonna make some rice, and I'm just gonna, cut my chicken up and throw it in some containers and have lunch, and then dinner. Dinner I'm gonna cook after stream. So I don't mind meal prepping my lunch, but like dinner, I like that shit like fresh. So I'm gonna have to cook after stream, but we'll see. But air fryer, oven, rice maker, all that shit saves your life. I'm telling you right now, it's a life changer. And I'm looking forward to that because, bro, if I add up the year for how much money I've spent on like Uber Eats and DoorDash, it's bad. But in the springtime, you best believe I'm buying the smoker and we're cooking some shit. Yeah. The meats, all the fucking meats, all of it. Yeah. We're just gonna stream. We're gonna throw the cam up, throw the GoPro, throw some fucking brisket on, pop open a beer, throw the toy to Thor in the backyard, smell the meat cooking. Easy dub. Yeah, that's a goal of mine. That was always a goal of mine. Like when I started streaming, I'm like, dude, I want to be that IRL streamer that can just like drink beer and get away with it. Sit on your back porch. I'm gonna put a deck on in the springtime. Fucking sip some beers, maybe sip some tequila, hang with chat. Goals, just goals, But I got some fun shit. Planned for the house, man. A lot of stuff you're gonna like. I'm gonna have a guest. Have a guest stream set up. So maybe invite some friends out, do some IRL content together. Very excited. Lots and lots of cool stuff gonna be happening. So I'm very excited with all the plans that I got. I just have to get them all into play. I told you guys I got the GsxrClyde shaker here, the version 2 of this shaker. It is at my house. I approved it. We're just going through the final stuff. Hopefully get a date for you soon. I should be getting this GsxrClyde tattoo on my forearm here very soon too, next week or the week after. And now we got some holiday sales coming up as well. I keep eyeing that Herman Miller chair, chat. Right now it's like 25% off. I don't think you're ever gonna find a better deal. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get it. Because I don't think they have a creator code. I was trying to find people with a creator code. I don't think they do them anymore. I was gonna stack it with the sale. Hey, you come here. I just gave you some water. Hope it doesn't sell out too fast. No, I was gonna get it done tomorrow. Your work bought you Herman Miller. Nice. Don't yell at me. I don't have anything. You've been out. You went pee. You went out. You already did. Look at that bone. Where's your ball? Get your ball. Get it. Get it. Where's your ball? I was trying to write down a story time earlier, but I couldn't think of anything. So I'll let you guys fire off some Q&A if you want. Just remember, at me. Or if anything you guys want me to talk about, start firing. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on the chair. Because I was going to put this chair in the spare set up, and I'm like, well, I might as well get a new one for me. But I told you guys before I was waiting to get a new chair because I wanted to see if they were coming out with something newer, but I don't think they are. Well, they did, but it's not a updated Logitech one. It's the one with the headrest. And I'll tell you what, I don't mind not having a headrest. It's kind of nice to not having one. It doesn't get in the way. So it's all good. But I'm trying to think. I had some other stuff. What am I looking forward to the most about the new house? Finally having my finished basement. I've been wanting a finished basement forever. I hate the light. You know, when you're streaming, and especially if you're streaming for long hours, like I don't like the windows. And the current house I'm in right now, you have no idea how hot the stream room gets. Like, I am over that shit. This house I'm currently in does not have central air, and I couldn't put a window unit there because I actually installed a window unit because there's a window right behind my camera, and I put the air conditioner in there, and I just it was just like blowing, and like it wasn't optimal for the room. So yeah, I can't wait to have the man cave and just have all new brand new furniture and those brand new 77-inch TVs, you know. Currently all the shit in my house right now is like 5 years old. Like the TV stand I have in my living room, I think I bought it in like 2016. So like it's nice to get a little upgrade, you know. What's my favorite pair of shoes I own? That would be the Chunky Dunkies. Those just mean a lot to me because I've always wanted them, and my viewer bought them for me. And oh, I think you guys should get ready for this announcement. Chad, isn't there a shoe coming out? Very soon. Might be something like this. The Air Jordan 1 Retro OG Chicago Lost and Founds. Oh. Well, your boy snagged one. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. I got me a pair. Yes, sir. Easy clap. This was sent to me from my buddy. He ended up snagging them on early access, and he's charging me $50 above retail. I'm like, finder's fee, easy clap, take them. I'm still waiting on my LeBron Fruity Pebbles too. Where's Rain at? There's some hot Elden Ring news. What's the Elden Ring news? But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna be laying off the shoes. I got house stuff to worry about. What else we got here? We got favorite food, steak. What is one plate of food you'll never get tired of? Steak. Steak. I love steak. 165 boss kill, no hit. Yeah, where you been, K-Tribe? You been living under a rock? That's like old news. That's like last week. Right? That happened last week. Unless I'm out of the loop. But yeah, I swear I was reading something like that last week. Makata steak, I love a tomahawk. Like if I could pick something, I'm picking a tomahawk. I mean, you know, I'll go with the ribeye. I'll take a ribeye all day, but tomahawk's like the god tier, you know, sear that steak. Get those edges nice and crispy for me. What? You were just chewing this bone, and now you can't give me 10. What? Come on. Come on. Can't give me 10 minutes? Up. Up. No, thanks, sugar. Up. Okay. Well, it's Thor's corner now. What do you mean, Madra? What do you mean by that? What muscle, if you could, would you over exaggerate? What do you mean? New York strip's good. I mean, it just depends where you're getting your steaks from. You know, you get from the butcher, you know, and then you come home and cook it real well. Nothing wrong with that. There's just certain places though you cannot eat steak because it's shit. You know. Yeah, Costco's meats just fire. Costco's steaks are just ugh. If you could overbuild one of your muscles, what would it be? If I could overbuild, I mean, I'd like to be part of the large peen gain, you know? When you piss on your balls every day, it's kind of tough. So that'd be my wish. Give me the long peen, you know? But, in all seriousness, like, you know, I'm happy with what I got, you know? I got good shoulders. I wish I had, like, a bigger pecs, but, like, I just don't, like, live that lifestyle anymore. You know, I do minimum workouts to keep me in shape now. I don't really care about getting big in anymore. I'm ready for the dad bod. I'm ready to accept the dad bod. But, you know, I got the dream, man. Everyone wants a big neck, and I got a fucking 18-inch neck, so I beat the game. You know, I got big shoulders. Got the traps, you know, big forearms. My quads are pretty big, so I think I just got good genes, man. But eating healthy and getting cut all over again, I don't want to do that ever again. It's like a second job. It's not worth it. If you just go to the gym and you stay in shape, you stay healthy, that's all that matters. You'll feel better about yourself than to just overdo it and weigh your food every day. And man, I don't miss that. What? Well, you just want some loving. You just want some loving today, huh? You are spoiled. You've been in my lap this whole time. But Dad, you played God of War all day. Now you gotta play with me. If you could punch a celeb in the mouth, what one would it be with no repercussions? I don't know. I don't think there's like any really like celebrities that I don't like. I feel like that question's bait, you know? But I don't really like, I don't really, there's not really many celebrities I don't like, you know? Oh, what? We giving hugs now? What? Who's this spoiled puppers? What if I could meet one? Hey, can I talk to chat? Honestly, I'd like to have a beer with Stone Cold. I'd fanboy hard over that. Just saying. Just want to kick a, you know, just a cold beer, you know. I wouldn't even be greedy. Just give me one. I'd tell him thanks for getting me through my childhood. Like, The Rock's the homie, but I'd rather kick it with Stone Cold. You know. You know, The Rock says a lot of motivational shit, and you know, I'm a big like Mark Wahlberg fan. You know, I think it'd be cool to meet Mark Wahlberg. He's one of my favorite actors. Or like Tom Hardy or Bradley Cooper. But I don't know, man. A beer with Stone Cold sounds good, dude. You know, he's just a good dude. He did a lot for me growing up. Definitely provided a lot of entertainment. Ben the Rules didn't give a shit. What? We get to hang out the whole day tomorrow. You can't give me any time with chat. Why do you do this? What? I don't have any more sus snacks. If I give you more sus snack, here. If I give you a little more, will you go leave me alone? Go. Jesus. You got one? Chat's firing off all these good questions. If you could remake an old school game, what would it be? I can only choose one? Man. $45 hours, 35 minutes. You platinum God of War. That's crazy, dude. I feel like I'm so behind. One. I want to say Super Mario Brothers, but there's two games that come to mind, and that's Need for Speed Underground series. But if we're talking about a game like that, I might as well just go Twisted Metal. I feel like Twisted Metal was an OG, triple OG game. You know? What's up, Shapes? Thor loves the sus bars. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like Twisted Metal or Underground. That was one of my all-time favorites. %. But Underground 1 and 2 were really good. Like, I really enjoyed Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2, but you know, racing games really don't get you anymore. It's all about shooting and having fun. Do I think I'll get the new Need for Speed? Probably not. Then just the newer form of the games are just crazy. There's too much going on. I don't have any more, bud. You just crushed us. You just crushed your own sus bar. Thor's obsessed. Where did I get the neon sign behind me? I just looked up a sign company near me, and I found one that was local. I called them up, said I wanted a neon sign with my logo. I said, can you do it? I sent them the logo, and they sent me up a rough draft. I get questions like that all the time. You know, I don't know if they deliver, but if you're interested, just DM me on like Twitter or something and be like, yo, I'm looking for a sign. I can give you the company name. It's not cheap, you know. That sign cost me $475. They quoted me at 500, but I gave them $475. Yo, my guy is in the sus snack box. At least let's get it on camera. You can't have no more. You're gonna be pooping. What? What? If I could tell you, young Clyde one thing, what would it be? Don't tear your ACL your senior year. Fuck. Play video games. Stream on Twitch. Make a YouTube. Oh man. You know. Crypto, Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin when it was $1, you know, shit like that. And that's one of the things I always regret not making YouTube when I first started streaming. Because YouTube is such a huge impact. You know, it's you know, it's make or break. Yeah, FTX, dude, filing bankruptcy is kind of scary, you know. Everyone's getting kind of scared with their funds right now. You know, a lot of people are taking their crypto and putting them on cold storages, you know. FTX is a hot mess, but, you know, we need corrections like that, you know. If you want crypto to become a thing and not be so fucking, you know, iffy, you know, you need weird shit like this to happen, so. I definitely might put some stuff on cold storage, you know, just to get it off these, you know. I trust Coinbase, though. All my shit's on Coinbase. I transferred all my shit there. So, you know, it's all about checks and balances. But, you know how it is. Right now, everyone's like, oh, fuck that, I'm against it. As soon as it starts shooting back up, people are going to be like, oh my God, look at all these people, get rich quick. Oh, let's buy more, buy more, buy more. Yeah, keep buying, because you're driving the price up for me, because I had diamond hands, you know. Bucket list to travel to? I'd like to go back to Italy. I haven't been to Italy since I was younger. See a lot of the EU. I definitely plan on going to the EU for TwitchCon. Middle East. Other than that, pretty simple, you know. It's just scary, you know. It's just scary right now, you know. You want to go to places like Japan or something, but it just, to me, it's not worth going over there right now. It's just too much shit going on. So if I was to go anywhere right now, it'd be like, you know, EU, Italy, Paris, some shit like that. So I'm just waiting on Twitch to release the EU TwitchCon dates. I'm definitely going to go. It's in Paris, so I'm excited for that. Got some other plans as well, so very excited. I'll be at GsxrClyde. GsxrClyde will be at in Florida in August. I'll be there. I go to GsxrClyde every year, but I definitely want to start, you know, getting people planned for that. You know, I want us to take a fucking army. You know, there was a lot of people there, a lot of people at GsxrClyde this past year, but we need to take a fucking army this time. We need to roll deep as fuck. We need to roll up in that bitch and take it over. You know, do some cool ass shit. I know a lot of people were bummed they didn't go last year. If I had to wear a maid outfit, cat outfit, what would it be? I mean, everything's got a price, you know what I'm saying? I'll wear a fucking pink tutu if the price is right. I'm a sellout. If you could have one world's first in D2 that already happened, which would it be? Honestly, none of them. None of them. I'm happy with what I got. I got a dungeon. I got a dungeon and a Niobe Labs under my belt, you know. You can't say last wish. The boys earned that one. That's the homies, you know. Would I want the last wish emblem and saying I beat it in 24 hours? Sure. You know, it's a vegan. I don't really care about that stuff no more, man. You know, I just really don't. You know, there's two types of people when you're gaming, when you're streaming competitively, or you're streaming as a business. I stream as a business now. You know, I don't get involved in the sweaty shit no more. You know, If some cool challenge comes out in the game, I'll do it. New raids come out, I'll do it. New dungeons come out, I'll do it. But like to just beat my head against the wall and do some 40-hour challenge, if it's not something that's like almost physically impossible to do with like no RNG, maybe I will, but those times have gone, you know. I can upload the coolest thing in Destiny right now on YouTube and people don't care, but I upload something that's informational, like a build or a guide, and I can tell you right now, that's every person that I've met at cons, and then they come up to me, they're like, I love your little tips and tricks on TikTok, and I love your guides. They don't talk about anything else. If it's something funny or entertaining, it gets the views. The challenges, not really, you know. If I could give my Clyde community 2 things, what would that be? I mean, I already do giveaways. You're saying what would I want to give my community more? I mean, I'd always like to give back more and more and more, you know. I'd love to go back and play Outriders, but it's just there's no content. I miss that game. I hope they make a new installment. Informational age. Yeah. That's all it is, dude. People just want the answers to everything, you know. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, I would say yeah. Let me not get error coded out of Prestige Worlds first. Yeah, I want that day back. But I mean, other than giving back with giveaways, I mean, I wish I could find more ways to thank my community more for supporting me. You know, I wish I could find more ways to thank everybody. Favorite clips from the last year. I don't know. Let me go look at my clips real quick. I don't know. Clips. Oh God. My top viewed clips are me yelling at kids. Probably one. I just looked at a whole bunch of clips. Probably just me deleting the God roll or something, you know. Oh, what? Is it that time already? I know. All right, Chad. I had fun. Yeah, I actually got to go through some of those clips. Started highlighting some of those clips for like a yearly video because we're coming up on December, so I'll have to go through that. Yeah, the birthday stream had a lot of great clips. I think Thor's letting me know it's that time. I told you guys it was going to be a short one this week. I don't even think I think this was about an hour. Yeah, I did it this year, Egan. That's when I got crucified. I was back in January. Yeah, dark times. But yeah, we're just vibing. More God of War. I'm gonna enjoy my day off tomorrow. I'm gonna get some stuff done around the house, packed up. More God of War on Monday. More Destiny. More guides coming up. Yeah, that was a rough time, but it's okay. We had to get the rats out. Hey, you come here and say bye. Thor, come here. But yeah, thanks for tuning in this week and having fun. It was pretty much straight to the point, but we talked about a lot of stuff. So see you guys next week, and thanks for tuning in.